I think that everybody in Munich who wanted to start searching for new apartment eventually started it from visiting Immobilienscout24, which is the biggest German online marketplace of the rental flats. And of course, you thought about buying this premium account on Immobilienscout. In this video, I'm gonna tell you and show you what you will get for this money. And also I will share with you my own experience, because I have already bought Mieter Plus account on Immobilienscout a couple of times during my previous apartment hunts. So I have something to tell you from my perspective, not found somewhere in internet. Immobilienscout24 premium account, or how it's called, Mieter Plus. It has 3 packages for the following prices: 3 months for €29 monthly, 6 months for €20 monthly, and 1 year for around €13 monthly. But who would buy yearly account on Immobilienscout? If you know such people, please write it in the comments. I will come to them. What you are getting for this? First of all, you will get free SCHUFA Bonitätscheck certificate. Generally, it will cost you €29 if you will order it yourself. And eventually you will have to do it, because nobody in Germany will rent you the flat without this certificate. Let's consider that, for example, the first month of this Mieter Plus account you get for free, because you get this SCHUFA. From my side, I can really say that this feature is a real benefit. And since this SCHUFA certificate is valid only for 2 months, you will have to renew it each time, and premium account on Immobilienscout can eventually save you pretty much money with it. But going forward, the second feature will give you access to the generator of so-called Bewerbermappe. This is auto-generated, nice-looking PDF multi-page document which has all the necessary information which may interest the landlord. What this information is? Of course, general information about you and about persons who will live with you in the flat. It checks your income. Yes, it literally connects to your bank, of course with your permission, and it checks that some certain amount of money is credited onto your account every month. It also checks that you are paying for your current flat, and again it connects to the bank, and you should specify there which transactions are actually payments for your current flat. And of course you understand that it immediately becomes visible if you are missing some months or paying more or less every month. So of course, for the ideal candidate, the payments should be constant, with a constant amount every month without any misses. It also attaches to this multi-page PDF document your SCHUFA certificate, which you get from the first feature, and it verifies your identity. Yes, also using this direct bank connection. So this Bewerbermappe generator looks very technological, and taking into account that this is Germany, this functionality looks like a gift from the more advanced extraterrestrial civilization. And after you fill in all this information in the special form, it generates for you a really good looking multi-page PDF document. I personally use this feature, and I can say in the beginning it really saves you, I think, 3 or 4 hours of all the paperwork, because you need to collect everything together and give it some readable view. This feature will do it for you. Of course, you can do everything yourself, but, well, you decide. Just don't send this Bewerbermappe to every message when you apply to the flat. You understand? Privacy, scammers, and so on. Because it really has a lot of very sensitive information about you and about your incomes. Another feature of this Mieter Plus account that it allows you to apply onto ads which have a special checkbox that is available only for Mieter Plus accounts. For example, some ads on Immobilienscout are released with the setting that for first 2 days they accept applications only from these premium accounts, and after that they accept applications from all accounts. From my personal perspective, I didn't notice much difference in price/quality of the flats which are released with the special mark that is for Mieter Plus only. The problem is that the people who post those ads, they have their own internal logic which have nothing in common with the reality. So nobody knows why they mark one or another flat with this restriction. And as I said, 90% of those ads are released to everybody after a couple of days. So you can simply wait and apply to it too if you don't have Mieter Plus account. But of course you receive some additional moral satisfaction from the possibility that yes, you can apply to this exclusive offer. Peasants. So going back to the features, and the next one is so-called chances check. It allows you to see the statistics who already applied to the flat. It opens you a nice looking list with the graphs, colorful lists and other fancy stuff. For example, I use this feature for my personal strategy because I didn't want to apply to the flats which have already more than 50 applicants. My theory is that the choice usually has been made from the first 10 people who apply to the flat. And those people are invited to the flat viewing appointment. And since that the demand to the nice flats for the reasonable price is very huge in Munich, and if those first 10 people for some reason didn't take this flat, there is usually something wrong with the flat itself. So I decided for not to apply the flat which has already a big number of the applicants. But generally speaking, this is just my theory. And the effectiveness of this chance and check functionality is also very much questionable. But again, you receive a very nice feature when you can click on the special icon and you see nice pop-ups with graphs, statistics, and everything looks really cute. For example, sometimes you just look there for curiosity, you know, it works the same way how you list your Instagram or Twitter feed. And the last feature worth mentioning is the service which finds for you the best moving company which will satisfy your needs in the best way. I guess this service is not a part of Mieter Plus account and it's available for everybody, but I still want to cover it here. I will simply describe how it worked for me and what happened next. You simply go on a special page and in a simple form you specify from where to where you want to move. After that you specify some details about your flat and you go to the next form where they ask you for your contact information. And after that there is a button which actually means compare results. What are you usually expecting from the pushing on the button compare results? For me, for example, I expected to see the list of different companies and for which approximate price they are ready to move me. But not so easy. Literally, what they do, they provide your contact data to I don't know how many companies in Munich and they start to call you on your phone. During 3 days or 4 days after I filled in this form, I remember I received tons of calls from different companies. I simply had to switch off my phone because it was impossible. I expected some emails or something like that, but no, they simply called me. I even wrote a message to the Immobilienscout what they are doing, this is cheating, but they answered me something like, sorry, it's you who chose this service. And I simply don't have any words for this, just curses. So this is basically all about the features that Mieter Plus account has as for 2023, because earlier they have a little bit more features. So you see that this package a little bit changes. Is it really worth its money? In my opinion, this Mieter Plus account does not give you any unfair advantage before other people or somehow speeds up finding a new flat. The main unquestionable benefit of this premium account that it's make your initial setup significantly easier. I mean all those payments confirmations, SCHUFA and generation of this Bewerbermappe. Of course, you can do everything yourself, but IT technologies can do this work for you. Why not? Just pay for it. Usefulness and applicability of all those fancy graphs in chances check feature is also very much questionable to me. But at least they are nice looking and you can watch them time after time just for curiosity. So regarding the premium account, decide yourself. I told you everything I knew.